What's up, average dad fans? Welcome back to another video. Over the past few days, I have received some sponsored units, some purchased units, but by far the one I'm most excited about is this Nubia REDMAGIC 11 Pro. Shout out to REDMAGIC. I'm going to unbox it, run you through the quite frankly ridiculous specifications, and I'm going to compare its size to a lot of the latest and greatest flagships and foldables. So without further ado, let's go! Now I would just like to take a second to thank, well, everyone, because I never thought I would be at the stage where Oppo and Honor and Nubia and other manufacturers would be sending me, by the way, this TCL is just a mammoth. Check out the channel soon for a video, subscribe to see content on that. But yeah, I never thought we'd be at the stage this soon to get all these review units, so yeah, this is super cool. Speaking of super cool, how about the coolest smartphone on the planet right now? The REDMAGIC 11 Pro with liquid cooling. Yes, you heard me correctly. There is liquid cooling on deck. Having seen Jerry Riggs videos and a few other reviews, I just think for those like Marques Brownlee that every now and then will come out and say that smartphones have reached a plateau, go and do me a favour, mate. Like, no. There is no such thing as plateau when it comes to technology. Now, granted, do we need a liquid? Now, granted, do we need liquid cooling? Probably not. But who the fuck cares? We get it, so we'll accept it. And us tech geeks will be delighted with it. So, inside the box, you get everything you're going to need. I say everything. I assume there's a case in here. Let's open this bad boy up. There's your REDMAGIC SIM ejection tool. And yes, as suspected, your case. So it's a frosted silicone-ish. Yeah, it's not the most premium case, and it is going to kind of show the liquid cooling through this. I would have liked if that was a cutout though. I don't like that this is fully covered. It does have protection all the way around, but yeah, listen, it's a free case, we'll take it. Now let's just put this phone to the side for a second. Good lord, this thing is a beast. But all Nubia's REDMAGICs, shout out to Nubia again because they have sent me the Z80 Ultra, which I'll have very soon on the channel. Now, you don't make it easy to get to your plug. Let's just tip it upside down. Here is the included charging brick. This is for the international market. So the charger included is 80 watts with that distinctive REDMAGIC red cable, USB C to C. So, everything in the box you need, but let's be honest, we want to see this phone in real life. Just, yeah, so exciting. That's that ripped open. Oh my god, that is heavy and, oh, good, googly, moogly, oh, that's gorgeous. That, my friends, is a phone. Holy lord. So, hardware-wise, it's a 6.85 inch, 144 Hz display. It's a full HD plus resolution panel. So not quad HD, but again, to the naked eye, you're not really going to notice. Now, I'm checking the weight here, and yeah, that seems about right. This is 230 grams. I have to be honest, though, compared to, you know, big phones, our Nubia yanking my chain, I'm going to have to put this on the scales, because it feels slightly more than 230 grams. Let's just get the big Oppo out here. there's a comparison. So this Oppo is a 6.78 inch display. As you can see, 6.85 inch doesn't sound like bigger on paper by much, but yeah, you can see there that is a big difference, especially because this is square or rectangle. Not a single curve to be seen anywhere other than that ridiculous liquid cooling. Just, yeah, well done, REDMAGIC. Of course, this is the global version from Nubia, so we will get this set up fully Googleified. But I just want to talk through some of the other specifications before we set this bad boy up. I've mentioned the display size, the quality, the AMOLED panel. It is Corning Gorilla Glass on the front and rear, so there's some good protection there. In terms of other protection, it does have an IP rating, believe it or not, even though there is an exposed vent. You're out and in for your vent because, yes, you can turn this fan on. It's now a faster and larger fan than before. It's not dust resistant though. So if you get water in here, you're going to be okay. But if you get this filled up with dust, you are not going to be okay. Now, in terms of the chipset, this should come as really no surprise. It's the Snapdragon 8 Elite Generation 5, paired with the largest vapor chamber on any smartphone and the only one with real liquid cooling. This is officially the world's most powerful smartphone. So if you are that gamer, this is the only phone you should choose. And in terms of storage, it's UFS 4.1 Pro read speeds on here, the latest and greatest. It's LPDDR5T, RAM up to 24 gigabytes, and it should say it's up to 1 terabyte of that fast UFS 4.1 storage. This thing just packs it all. And folks, in terms of the price, I'll leave you hanging on, but you're going to save a lot of money compared to phones like this for the REDMAGIC. Now, one area that REDMAGIC and all gaming phones kind of neglect are the cameras, but I have to give a little shout out here. It is a dual camera setup. You've got a 2 megapixel color depth sensor. We don't have to count that, but it does have 50 megapixel main wide angle lens at 1/1.5 inch and a 50 megapixel ultra wide with an f2.0 aperture, optical image stabilization on there as well. So cameras are no slouch. You just ain't getting a telephoto or periscope zoom lens on there. So for those professional photographers, this isn't the phone for you. Now, that's most of the specifications taken care of, other than the battery capacity. Now, I've already mentioned it's 80 watts fast charging included in the box. Well, that battery is ridiculous. Because, like the Oppo X9 Pro, it has a 7,500 milliamp hour cell. I'm being honest, that just makes this Oppo even more impressive, because to get a 7.5, 3/4 the way to 10,000 milliamp hours. Folks, there are dedicated power banks that have less milliamp hours than these phones. Shout out to REDMAGIC and Oppo for that. In terms of the rest of the hardware, you've got your dedicated gaming switch, you've got your power button, your volume up and down rocker. I mentioned the fans in and out, exhaust and intake. You also have shoulders. So you do have shoulders on the right and left hand side. So for your gaming, these are capacitive. No buttons just there, but once you've got your phone powered on, you'll be able to use the high capacity triggers to game away, shoot, zoom in, kill people. Something I'm not very good at. And finally, just finishing off, it's got a jack. A 3.5mm headphone jack, and this is super important for you professional gamers. No lag, direct from your cable to your ears. Unlike wireless headphones and Bluetooth headphones, which are getting much better, nothing will beat a proper wired connection. So that's the specifications, the look and feel of the Nubia REDMAGIC. Now I have set this phone up, but this video is already getting quite long, so I'm not going to go too much into the software, just to show you a few things like, remember I said this was a gaming switch? Yeah, that is so goddamn cool. I can only imagine how proper gamers feel about having this amount of power in your pocket. Anyway, that's not what I want to show you, because this is the Average Dad channel and I always want to show you what the speakers sound like. And folks, these are insane. So you know the track, usual drill, just listen, let me know in the comments what you think of the speakers. But remember, as good as the speakers are, the only flagship phone you're ever going to find with a headphone jack this year. Yes, you don't have to go wireless or Bluetooth or external speakers built into the phone. You can go full LDAC, 3.5mm head jack. Fantastic. Now, another hardware feature, now that the phone's set up, I can show you is the fan. So let's just, oh, that's that turned on. Here you can see. How cool is that? How unbelievably cool is that? I mean, again, for me, practically no reason whatsoever. But if you're going to put the world's most powerful chip, why not put a fan and a liquid cooling and a little LED light and just, yeah. As weird as it sounds, I know this looks kind of mental, but I think it's almost understated for a gaming phone. And I know that sounds absolutely loony because it's got a fan and a cooling system, but genuinely, this phone looks pretty goddamn classy. Really, really enjoy it. So I will do a deeper dive into the software features, the gaming experience. Yes, your average dad is going to do some actual gaming on a device for a change. So if you haven't already, smash subscribe. And as I mentioned, I have numerous phones coming over the next few days. So stay tuned to the channel for that. As always, appreciate the support. Until next time.